What up, homeboys? I am sitting next to you once again, dick in hand, with nothing but a raging, throbbing disappointment. Alright, guys, Apollo 3 is dying. I just dropped it, alright? I'm gonna say it out loud. Apollo 3 is motherfucking dying. And there's nobody else to blame than the people that run it. Right, guys? And you may be telling me, Medina, this is a twin star server, you are a fool, we told you and you didn't listen. Alright, guys? You may be a little right in here, but I ask you this, is it unreasonable for me to expect from people that run a bunch of servers before, is it unreasonable for me to think that they would come up with a better solution to the faction imbalance than asking people politely to join the alliance? Alright, guys, basically today they have announced that they are enabling cross-faction BGs, and this will be the doom of the alliance. This is a pure, straight-up, honest admission that the server is going down, that they cannot come up or they cannot bother fixing the faction imbalance, so they are not gonna try anymore. And you know, they do not show you the numbers for the population in Apollo because they know better than to do it, but if you were in Orgrimmar this last week, you will have noticed that there's a lot less people around. I don't have the numbers, but there's a lot less people around, right? And it shows, because there's no way they would do this if the server was a healthy population. You may have noticed that I stopped making content for Apollo about a week ago, right? Basically, I was all geared up from heroics, which were a lot easier than I expected. I don't know if they were using the post-nerf values or what was going on, but nonetheless, I got all my gear. I was like 350 item levels, like really damn strong and ready to go. So I go to the guilds, and there were only 3 NA guilds in this server that was doing so hot during launch. I go to one of the NA guilds, they didn't need a tank. I go to the other guild, and they do need a tank, so I get in that guild. I go into the chat of that guild, there were 80 people online, and I go, hey guys, I am a tank, I am doing random heroics, anybody wanna come? Not a single soul of people, 80 people that were supposed to be gearing up and farming dungeons, not a single soul wanted to do a dungeon with me, their guildie. Alright, but I thought, you know, it's whatever, you know, it's maybe the queue, whatever. I went to the raid, I do the raid with them, and all the time they were like passive-aggressive hoes complaining about my gear not being enchanted. People that were 10 item levels below me were complaining that I didn't have the right enchants, or that I didn't have my $200 fucking gem on my blue gear. Dude, I'm gonna replace this gear in a week. But anyway, you know, it was whatever. I got my epic belt on Throne of the Four Winds, and everything went down because, you know what? 80 stamina is not what's gonna decide if the boss dies or not, right? Shocker. But enchants are not that important when you're on a fresh freaking server where nobody has anything because it's a fresh server. It was the first week where we had raids, and you expect me to have like a clean fucking set. I had 10 more item levels than the average guy in that raid, and those people still complained because I didn't want to spend 3,000 gold. I didn't want to farm 3,000 gold just to spend it on enchanting my gear, you know? Screw them, you know. But you know, it was hell to get a dungeon in that guild. Even though we got everything down on the Throne of the Four Winds, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not gonna be in this guild. I moved on to the other guild, and there were 60 people online in that guild, and these people were actually talking, and I go, hey guys, I am a tank, anybody wanna do random heroics? And they kept talking to each other, not even acknowledging my presence. Right, guys? Guys, I'm a good tank, I swear. Guys, people need tanks to do dungeons, right? I go to War Chat and I say, anybody want a tank for random heroics? I got 3 million people whispering me. It's not like it's an isolated thing. But you go to these guilds and people are not there to talk to the people in the guild. I never had this experience before. I don't know if you guys ever played Classic or Vanilla or whatever server that isn't like post-rat. This doesn't happen. People actually talk to each other. But in Cataclysm, it doesn't matter if you're in a raiding guild or in a cesspool guild. All that there is to it is that you are a number in there trying to farm gold for the guild leader with their new dungeon mechanics and crap. That's what you are. You're just a tool for the guild leader to make gold. There isn't guilds anymore. It's really fucking depressing. I am worth nothing but my item level and how much gold I can get to the guild. And that's why you are gonna see that if you're level 1 in Apollo, you're gonna get spam invites from guilds all around the server that want you in there. Do you know why? Because guilds can actually make money now. And you, no matter if you raid, no matter if you team up with them, no matter nothing, you're gonna be making gold for the guild leader. And that's why they invite anybody to guilds. There's no social aspect to Cataclysm, guys. I mean, there used to be when I started playing because I had my friends playing with me and all my friends quit. So, you know, there's not much for me to do anymore. And also, besides that, there has been like really bad lag problems for the past 2 weeks. Because apparently, according to Apollo staff, it takes 2 motherfucking weeks to change a Cisco router. Okay boys, you unplug it and then you plug it. See you in 2 weeks, by the way. This is a carbon motherfucking copy of how Blizzard managed classic TVC. It's laggy, it's imbalanced, and they have lame excuses to sell you crap that you don't need. I think I'm done, guys. I think I'm done. I don't know what's the next server I'm moving on, guys, but it's gonna be hell for me. I don't know. You might wanna tell me in the comments what server I wanna check out next, because I legit don't know. And if you say Turtle WoW, I'm gonna bite your balls off. Alright? You might wanna subscribe, by the way. Have a very Medina day, because I am not having a very Medina day. I am having an anti-Medina day right now.